Fala pessoal, Marcelo Reis aqui do canal Vida na Inglaterra. Eu tô aqui com o Vince, ele é da Inglaterra, mora aqui em Londres. Eu acredito que ele nasceu aqui, a gente vai conversar um pouco com ele e quais as visões que ele tem sobre o Brasil, porque a mídia daqui é diferente do Brasil. Então vamos descobrir o que ele pensa. Alright Vince, so tell us who are you, what do you like to do in London, tell us who are you.
Right, my name's Vince. I was born and raised in London in a place called Greenwich Hospital, which is not so far from where we are now. I grew into a musical family, also a hard-working family that worked long hours. I grew up myself loving football. I played football. I had the opportunity to play for Millwall because they offered me a deal, but there was so much racism at that time going on at that club. I decided that I'd no longer want to play football, so I left that. I still love football. I still have a part in it. I have a son that plays at a good level. Music has always been my main forte. I sing in a band. I used to sing in a band. Recently just got back to doing some live shows with them because we've had the pandemic.
Yeah.
So we had to take a seat back and start again.
Yeah, but so, you said you are from a family musician.
Yeah. So
yeah, but what kind of instrument you play?
My dad, I don't play no instrument personally, but my dad was a singer. He was a songwriter, and he played the guitar and the piano. My mother, she was more into writing songs as well, but she didn't really pursue it like my dad. He loved it more. It was his passion. My brother, he's a DJ, plays music. So in that aspect, we have a musical taste there, And I would be the singer of my dad also was a singer, but he's no longer with us no more.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah. And then I've done many works ranging from driving jobs to delivering big bottles of water, welding, a bit of welding, car welding. I work now with adults who have special needs, so people with autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, people who...
It's a wonderful job,
yeah,
wonderful.
Yeah, I love it. It's just to support them and see the joy and the smile on their faces at the end is brilliant. So I love doing that. I've just recently started as well because with that job I've been doing a bit, the shifts hasn't been as much as I would like. So I'm doing a thing called traffic management, which is, when you see the temporary traffic lights on the streets,
yeah,
the roadworks,
yeah,
I help to put them up. So you have 12-hour shifts. It could be 7 o'clock in the morning or 7 in the night.
So anytime I can find you on the road, yeah?
Sometimes you could find me on the road, but mostly only if you went to places like Maidstone, out of London.
Ah, yeah.
Very rare I get to work in London, but it's usually out of London.
Okay, you said about musician. I am a musician. I used to play in Brazil before.
Right.
I was playing bands cover and we did our music as well.
Yeah.
When you write your own music. And here I don't play like professional, like business.
Yeah.
I've got tendinite, on the arm. And when I came to London, I decided to work in another thing to just get the control. I've spent so much money. It's not cheap. Brazil is very far. It's like 12 hours flying.
Yeah, South America.
Yeah, but I'm still loving music. You see the instruments over there. And in Brazil, when you watch TVs or newspapers, they show you everything which happened in the country, right?
Yeah.
So here it's a little bit different. The government, they just stay back and they just show you some things. For me, it's better because, like the actually president say, if you show everything which is bad, you are giving shooting your because you don't need to show everything, So how you see, what kind of information you have from Brazil? How you see Brazil? Because a lot of people see Brazil is dangerous, Brazil is careful, or things like that. What kind of information you have?
I see, in my thought, I've got friends that's been there many times, and I have some Brazilian friends as well. So the way I see Brazil, I never look on the negative, the shootings, the killings, the robbings. I don't watch, we have that all over the world, yeah?
Yeah.
So we must try to always, people always seem to go for the negative, no. For me, Brazilian's a tropical place, lovely place, people are friendly, they're nice. Samba feeling, that party feeling, yeah?
Yeah.
So I see the Brazilians as that nature, yeah? And it's very nice, loving, caring people. Now, football, for especially a lot of the ethnic black people like myself, we support Brazil. Since we were young, we didn't want England to win. We always wanted Brazil because we had this player, Pelé.
Really?
We had other players, yeah, so we loved. Even now, my favorite team, my country team, is Brazil.
Wow, that's cool.
And most people that I know, a lot of people that I know, they Brazil as well. You know, so back to the news now. I don't think they should restrict the news because there's too many sad things going on. And we need a bit of happiness and joy more than bad news all the time, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think your phone is someone is calling, no? Have you been to Brazil?
No,
Never.
but I've been, just before the pandemic, me and my good friend was planning to go 2019. But there's a guy that I do a bit of scouting for football, yeah? But we had him to deal with, and there were some clubs, there was an agent in Brazil that wanted to come over to see him, but then he had plans to travel elsewhere. Then we said, okay, we'll go over to Brazil and meet some representatives, but the deal didn't go through. But I don't want to just go over to Brazil for business. So I'd love to go there for a holiday because what I see is just lovely. It's just lovely.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Trust me,
place.
you're gonna like it. Sometimes we see this kind of information, Brazil is danger, but I've been lived there for 28 years. Never happened to me something. I came to London, they tried to steal me 3 times.
See what I'm saying?
So never happened nothing to me there. But of course, depend where you go. You need to know with who you're going. And
like most countries.
Yeah, some places a little bit more dangerous because there are so many people use guns, things like that, but you need to know where you're going.
Yeah, that's right.
So
that's right.
Trust me, you're gonna like a lot places really nice. The weather is nice as well.
My friend, I have a friend, he goes there at least every other year. So if he goes this year, he will miss next year, but go the other year. Yeah, so he said, Vince, I love that place.
Yeah, especially the food. I really love the food. It's not because I've grown up there, but a lot of people say Brazilian food is really nice.
Amazing, yeah, definitely.
The Queen just became the first monarch to celebrate 70 years of service. Yeah. So what this mean? What does that mean for you? Or for I don't know if all English people follow them. What?
I'm not so patriotic, but it's a great achievement. She's achieved to come to this. She's 96. She's been on the throne for 70 years. Personally, I haven't got anything against the Queen or the royals, but I'm not the one who would sing patriotic, you know. And I'm not gonna disagree. I don't. They're okay. They do what they do, and
they do their job.
Yeah, they do what they have to do. You know?
Yeah.
And the Queen, I see her as a nice person. I like the way she represents herself, especially the way she dresses, as immaculate always.
Yeah. But all the preparation, the soldiers is really nice. The clothes.
It looks like she's not so well. So I do remember when her husband wasn't so well. Not so long after he passed, so I'm hoping it's not so serious as that, but it doesn't look good that she's not going. She didn't go yesterday to the event, and she won't be at Buckingham Palace today. So obviously she's extremely, really sick, you know, because she's a strong lady and she would go. So, you know, thoughts in our prayers. She's in our prayers, and we hope that everything's okay with her.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. So what do you think about the Brexit, about people who was living here before? Do you think this comes to be good in the future, or?
Brexit is the worst thing they could have done. This to me shows the racism of the country. Yeah?
Yeah.
Because the working power, the working force is mainly foreigners. It's not English, British, who work that hard like foreigners who come here. Now you've had all people from all over, like the Polish, Romanian, Brazilians, whoever, yeah? They come here, and when they come here, they work hard. Now,
Yeah.
they've stopped them from coming now, and then they make excuses, oh, the trucks, they can't get enough deliveries and all that. Yeah, because you made Brexit, and the people who used to drive the trucks and deliver all your goods can no longer do that again.
There is so many jobs which they don't want to do it, and a lot of people do it.
We'll do it. And this is England for you, see? It's all about we're English, and we don't need anyone. You know, this is how they think.
Yeah.
But in time to come, they're gonna regret that move.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can see the impact, their workforce has gone down. They're losing a lot of things, you know.
Yeah.
Things are really,
I agree.
the country's deteriorating because of the way they've treated the European people. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
This is what I'm thinking about as well.
Yeah, it's horrible, because I know a German lady that was working here. She can't come here no more. And she had a good job here when she was coming over. Can't come here no more because of Brexit. And she told me this before it was going to happen I said, no, they're not going to stop you. She said, Vince, I'm not going to come here. And that's what happened, you know, so it's sad.
Yeah.
I see that as a sad thing. Worst thing they could have done for England. One of the worst things they could have done.
I have a friend in Brazil. He's a doctor. He used to make lessons in university as well. He's a teacher. He has all of kind of courses, you know, the high one. He has a lot of courses. He was asking me. He's a black guy, and he was scared to come to London. He asked Marcelo, how is about racism in London? This happen, don't happen? Yeah. What you see?
Yeah, with the racism thing, you're not gonna see it blatantly. It's not gonna be in your face. You might go for a job, for instance, and they'll stop him from getting the job and say, oh, you're too overqualified. That means it's a little way of saying, we don't want a black person working for us, but they won't say that, but they use good words for you. But in your friend's position, he'll be able to get work here easy, because if he's a qualified over there, when he comes here, they'll die for him to work.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, they'll die for him. The racism, he will not. He may expect. He may. I was born here. When I was younger, I had racism because it was like that. I'm talking when I was 11 to about 15, 16. Yeah, maybe a bit more, but I never had anyone confront me with that.
Yeah.
You hear about it, you black this, whatever, but you get used to it.
I think this happen in all areas. For example, sometimes I see drivers doing delivery and they English is not nice. Sometimes people just you know, sometimes not like in your face, like you said, but you feel like, these people don't want to approach me. Right. These people don't want to talk to me. You see things like that, but this happen in all areas. Yeah,
that's right. And sometimes if you can't speak English and you're speaking to one of those, what I call the Cockney white man, who's the common white man, who thinks he's better than everyone. Oh, he's a foreigner, he doesn't understand what we're talking about, he doesn't understand, and then they want to put you down. Yeah. Those are the people that I don't get on with, you know?
Yeah. We understand, if we are here, the minimum is you need to know how to speak it, of course, but sometimes you don't feel confident,
Yeah, that's right.
You wanna try to say, but you don't have.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's hard. It's not easy to learn another language.
No. That's why I commend you and say well done to you.
Thank you.
Your English is great. How long have you been here?
4 years, but I never been to school. Never.
Brilliant.
In Brazil, I never studied English, so just try to learn.
You learned it here like that.
Yeah.
That's good. Well done.
I don't speak with English people, by the way.
Yeah.
Only Brazilian people, because as you see, I'm doing deliveries, and I just go to the restaurant, pick up the food, and I speak to Brazil because a lot Brazilians is there, or people from another country. Their English is not nice as well, but I'm still learning, I'm still running, and I'll be there. So, you have any question about curious thing about Brazil, what they think, what they
yeah, you know, when you live in the, what do they call it, the you know, when they go through them high houses where you live in the houses and you go through them.
Yeah.
What they call it?
Yeah, favela.
Yeah.
Favela.
That experience, you see that? I would love to experience that.
Yeah. A lot people say that.
Yeah, I'd love to experience. Cause when I see it on TV, I say, wow, because the community looks tight.
Yeah.
Everyone knows each other. I believe, I think that you look out for each other.
Yeah. So there is a special place because you can find, it's not everywhere in Brazil, favela. You can find many of them in Rio de Janeiro, you know, São Paulo, you know, São Paulo, and some city as well, but especially Rio and São Paulo. Specifically in this place, you need to know where you're going. There is a little bit dangerous, but it's not everywhere. You need to know you're gonna find. So if you go there one day, you just need to go. You need to know where you're going, with who you're going, and you don't have anything. But the thing that is, peoples which live there, they are very friendly, very connected. One support another one, you know. One help. Oh, you need this. Oh, take this for you. You know, I don't have sugar in home. Oh, I have some here. Let's half for me, half for you. They are together, you know. So simple people. They are very friendly, and to be honest, nice people. It's not because they live there, but if you come from a situation you don't have, let's say, enough money, poor. If you come from, of course you grow up like this. You can change your situation in the process of the life, of course, but a lot of them still there, still doing the same things. You know, it's not easy to try to do another thing. And a lot of people live there. They are happy. They are, as I said, friendly. You know, but
party people. That's why I love to go to your clubs and the beaches as well. The best place you can go, especially Rio de Janeiro. You see the Jesus. It's a nice place, nice view. I know Brazilians love to party.
It's true. You can go to the, I don't know how do you say in English, to the Jesus, and you can jump as well if you want.
Right.
Or I've been there for twice. I have a cousin which lives there. I have uncle. I have. If you wanna go there one day, just let me know. We can go. We can take a round. When I went there, he just take us, and we can go anywhere to the favela as well. He knows all of parts. So it's nice. It's really
100%.
nice. All right, Vince. So I really appreciate that you come to the channel. Thank you very much.
Anytime.
I really appreciate that, to be honest.
Brother, you know, anytime.
Hopefully.
It's been a pleasure.
Hopefully you come here in the channel again. And we can share many information to who watching
Whenever
us.
you need me to, just call me. You know, I'm next door to you. So
Presta atenção, rapaziada. Ele vai falar um negócio pra vocês aí, ó.
Inscreva-se no canal.
É isso aí. É isso aí, pessoal. Espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Pessoa muito boa, gente boa demais, como ele falou pra vocês aqui. Ele é meu vizinho. A gente conversa bastante aqui na porta de casa. É uma pessoa muito boa. Como ele falou, nascida aqui em Londres. E espero que vocês tenham gostado do vídeo. Se gostaram, como ele disse, se inscreve aqui no canal, deixa seu like. They need to give the like as well, né? This is very important.
Yeah.
Just give the like. É isso aí, a gente se vê no próximo vídeo. Qualquer dúvida que vocês tiverem, só deixar aqui na descrição. A gente pergunta pra ele. Até o próximo vídeo.